Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we are going to shed some light on educational subject. Educational subject is not any roly-poly or any ordinary subject, but the subject is actually introduced by Dr. Robert Slavin of Johns Hopkins University, one of the Ivy League universities in the world. Johns Hopkins University is in America, and Dr. Robert Slavin is the Dean of the Education Department in the Johns Hopkins University, who has actually given this concept of STAD education. He called it STAD, S-T-A-D, STAD. Full form is Students Team Achievement Divisions. More I think about it, the more I remember my own institute, GA Institute, where I also make the group of the students according to their ability, and they go in group discussion. And just like jigsaw, one of the points of this subject is jigsaw learning. Over there also in GA Institute, jigsaw learning means students actually teach students. New students depend upon the old students, and this way, most of the things, if you are GA student, then you read this thing and listen to me, you're going to find out that most of the things we do, knowingly or unknowingly, at GA. GA is the center of STAT. I have never heard about this thing except that I read now, but I don't know, instinctively, I started the STAD at our institution. Every single thing that I'm going to explain you by elaborating this 4 point, you are definitely going to come across, and you're going to agree that that is what we do at GA Institute. I have actually chosen 4 points to elaborate STAD. Point number one is group learning according to learning ability. Dr. Robert Slavin recommends that make a group of the students according to their learning ability. Means rankers should sit together, the B graders should sit together, C graders should sit together, and startups should sit together, and then every group has one senior who is actually leading the group, teaching other students about every subject that they talk about or subject that they are actually going to discuss about. And this way, the knowledge actually flows from top down. Knowledge actually trickles down from top to bottom. And in each group, there is one senior student who is actually leading the group. And if group attendees actually make any kind of mistake, or if they don't have proper knowledge about that, then this lead student, the ranker, who is actually the well familiar with the subject, is going to correct them, modify them, rectify, and this way the knowledge will actually trickle down from top to bottom and grow from bottom up. Top down and bottom up. Top down from the ranker students, and the bottom up from those ordinary mediocre students who are startup students. Number two is jigsaw learning. Students depending upon each other. I do the same thing. I put two students who are very senior and give them two students, I should say, who are very junior, and give one senior to them. The senior is actually the one who leads them, teach them how to speak in English language, correct them, give them the guidance, give them a helping hand, and give them kind of confidence and courage to speak in English language. And this way, those new startups, those two junior students are also going to follow the couple of senior students. If the group is big, then this way within a week or two, Within a fortnight, the startups are also going to speak in English language with those seniors. And this way, a month later, all four students are going to become just like the senior students. Then I'm going to break them apart. I'm going to put two students with two juniors, and the rest two students I'm going to put with two junior, again two junior, and again the juniors have become senior, and the seniors are actually going to take care of junior according to their ability, capability, according to their viability, potential, and competence. That is what the state. Dr. Slamin has been telling that make a group in which you have couple of senior students or only one senior students, and then two or three or four would be junior students. Junior students will actually tag along the senior students. They are going to emulate the senior students, and the senior students are going to provide all kinds of helping hand, all kinds of necessary instructions to the junior students, and thus junior students are going to jack up themselves to the level of the senior students level. Point number 3. Teachers and learners build the team. Teachers and learners both actually build the team. Teachers are also there. Teacher is also there, and the teacher is not going to lead the class. Teacher actually would be monitoring all the groups and providing all kinds of helping hand to wherever the teacher's help is needed. So this teacher and some of the senior students, they are going to collaborate with each other. They are going to create a cooperative team of each other, and this way they are going to build the teams, build the groups, and in group everybody is actually learning from everybody, and this way seniors actually teach the junior, and junior learn from the senior, and this way the knowledge flows from top down and bottom up. Point number 4, promoting team collaboration by incentives. Now, team collaboration is offer incentives, grade, proper some kind of accolade, some kind of reward, some kind of award. These kind of things are given to them, offered to them as incentive if they actually show some potential and make rapid progress, pay alpha attention and learn everything with alpha attention from their seniors, and prove that they have what it takes to study in state. They must prove that they belong to the state education strategy and they fit in there, and they should prove that they achieve the goal and they can actually make themselves shine and make the teachers shine, make their senior students who are helping them shine, and make the Johns Hopkins University shine. So that is about STAT, Students Team Achievement Division. Johns Hopkins American Ivy League University, and the professor who has started this thing is Dr. Robert Slavin. Thank God that God gave me the idea that I've been doing the same thing, and that is why in my class every student speaks in English language within 30 days. And thanks to that SLAD program that I introduced unwittingly, I did not have any kind of clue or any kind of idea. I never heard about this SLAD until now, and I have been doing it for the last 25 years, and my students are very fluent in English language. Some of the students are even better than I am and better than any collector. I guarantee you, I challenge you, I challenge the listener, bring any collector and sit with my group and see how my students are doing and how he is doing. That is the grace of God. Human is nothing. If anyone is saying that I am something, he is nothing. Human is just a trivial, absolutely pittance. But when God smiles on us, then every human can become the absolute dinosaur. So this is all it is about the state. Thank you very much for listening. Talk to you again tomorrow. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amin. Summa Amin.